Hey, my coffee friends, hope you're doing well. Hey guys, this is awesome. Today we're going to be showing you the Turin Gallatin R. And this is the one with flow control, y'all. I am so excited about this. Hey guys, I just want to say the best way you can support my channel is making sure you like and subscribe. It's because of you I get to do stuff like this. I'm a small YouTuber, so it really truly means the world to me. I wanted to kind of show you guys the unboxing of this machine because it's kind of a production. It just kind of blows my mind. There's a lot that this machine offers. There's a lot of great feature sets. I just want to say a big thank you to Espresso Outlet for sending this out to me for review. Guys, no money is exchanged hands. Every single opinion is my opinion. This isn't a paid promotion, guys. I'm a small YouTuber, and what's really cool is every now and then I have someone like Espresso Outlet reach out and say, hey, can you do this review for us? And what's really awesome is they know that I do a lot of live shows. So I'm going to be doing this not just for this video, but we will be doing a lot of live videos with this espresso machine, I promise you. I am so excited to have this in my coffee corner. One of the really great things that this machine has a rotary pump and can actually be plumbed. Now I'm probably not going to do that myself, but inside there's a complete kit that allows you to do that. So if you wanted to get like a professional water filtration system and hook it up, and you wanted to hook up your drip tray, you could. I might do the drip tray. But y'all, this thing is crazy. This is as prosumer as you can get when it comes to your home espresso setup. I'm going to get into who this espresso machine is a little bit for at the end of the video. But guys, this is just really awesome. So in this, it's kind of like marrying the old school way of making espresso with the new school technology. Yo, this is a heat exchanger unit. So you could actually go ahead and pull your espresso shot and make your latte milk foam and do it all right at the same time. This is really cool. It really gives you that cafe style setup at home. It's a true E61 group head. So of course you need to have that big robust drip tray so you're able to do the flush. You have your pressure control, you have flow control. Guys, I'm so excited about working with the flow control. Just the fact that you're able to do all that. You have this awesome wood accent that's on all the knobs and the flow control. And of course, the included portafilter has that to match. Y'all, this thing looks beautiful. I'm blown away with how great this looks. This is the one with the mirror finish. It's really cool. All right, my coffee friends, I gotta admit, I'm kind of geeking out hardcore about this. The tactile feel of these knobs is just fantastic. The fact that you can kind of move them the different ways is just kind of blowing my mind. This thing is built incredibly well. There's really great craftsmanship with it. The water tank is a 1.7 liter. And again, like I said, it can be completely plumbed and everything because this has the rotary pump. It's pretty wild. I can't get over how quiet the rotary pump is, and the quality of the pressure control is pretty awesome. And I do want to give you a pro tip with this machine. You really got to watch your water quality. Water quality is really super important. You got to protect your boiler and protect your investment. I'm using an RO system with my water. So again, I'm really making sure that I'm giving myself the best chance of not creating a lot of scale, especially with an E61. You want to really have that water quality top notch. All right, my coffee friends, let's get into testing it and let's talk a little bit about the heat exchanger. So the heat exchanger is a pretty big boiler, and the way that the heat exchanger works is it's the steam temperature is what's really regulating what's going on inside the boiler itself. When you pull basically your shot and you fill the group head, there is a flow that's going through that steam boiler that's actually heating the water. So one of the things is when I was testing it in this first shot, you're going to see here, I didn't think about that temperature. And y'all, I'm going to be very honest with you. I am used to kind of using budget machines at home. It's been about 20 years since I've used an E61. So there's a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm telling you, it's really cool. It's really neat to actually kind of have to think like that now and also think about flushing the system. So that's something you really want to do. If you were thinking about getting a machine like this, there are a lot of great videos out there, and go to Espresso Outlet's YouTube page because there's a lot of how-to videos that I think are really great and really helpful with this. And y'all believe me, I watched all of them beforehand, and I'm still kind of getting into it. Today, I'm going to be pulling with Good as Gold, and I'm using a Costa Rican, and that is very fresh. So we're going to start with some good beans. And I also have some Lavanza beans because I kind of wanted to also work with a good popular bean that anyone can get. So let's go ahead, let's pull our first shot, and let's see how everything works. Okay, and today we're going to be using the CF64V. Y'all, this is becoming my favorite grinder, I'm telling you. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out my video. I did a full review on it. It's awesome. I've been able to test a lot of grinders lately, and I feel very blessed. But I'm telling you guys, this is the one that far exceeded my expectations. So it is a great grinder. And like I mentioned, you guys, really be sure to remember to flush the group head. You want to make sure you have that great temperature stability and you're not scalding your coffee. You definitely don't want to do that. Again, Espresso Outlet has a wonderful video on how to do that. Be sure to take a look at it because I'm telling you guys, I really felt like that was a great refresher for me. So if you're a person like me who's had a lot of home appliances and now you're kind of moving to that next level, it's a really great idea. If you guys know me, I am a YouTube holic. I watch all the YouTube channels. One of my favorite things with Espresso Outlet is I've been watching them for years, and I actually have asked a lot of questions before getting anything from them or buying anything from them. And you guys, they're really awesome. So that's something that is amazing. They have great customer service, and you are gonna, if you need help, they're there for you. Also, guys, you are more than welcome to obviously leave a comment and ask me any questions. I'm here for you. I'm kind of like the person kind of going before. I've often said, guys, I am not a professional barista. I was a professional barista 20 some years ago in college, putting myself through college and working in cafes and all that good stuff. Now I'm just a home hobbyist, but one of the reasons why I kind of started this channel was just kind of getting back into this amazing hobby of making coffee at home. And what I really love about this machine is that this is kind of the point of really having something special to work with. So I'm super impressed. I'm telling you guys, very impressed so far. The tamper I'm using is the included tamper with the actual espresso machine. And guys, it's a really nice tamper. For traditional tampers, awesome. But here's the coolest thing is that this is a full-size machine. So any type of, forced tamper, calibrated tampers, any of your espresso gear, it's made for this. So that's really the greatest part about it. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to pull this first shot. But spoiler, I did not think about the temperature. Y'all, that's just wrong. I can't help but to laugh at myself, y'all. I've often said this before. Again, I am the guinea pig. This is for entertainment, my friends. Uh, Let me make the mistakes for you. So yeah, I wish I would have thought about the temperature. So that is going to be pro tip number one. Think about the temperature in your first use. On to the next. Better shots lay ahead, my friends. And yes, my coffee friends, when I make these videos, I like to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly, including what I do. I think that's kind of the hardest thing when you start getting back into coffee. I've said this before, kind of getting into that Instagram, seeing the perfect shots all the time from the pros. And sometimes it's good to see someone goof up a little bit. That's going to be me, y'all. I decided to go ahead and use this Cafe Sing portafilter. It's an all stainless steel, and with this actual espresso machine, it looks amazing, y'all. This thing looks good. Let's go ahead and pull shot number 2, and I need some redemption. What I love about this is I was hitting right at that 9 bar mark, so it was perfect. It was right on. Good looking crema. That's what I like to see. Time to throw it on the refractometer for fun. 13.61, right above the espresso range.
Cheers. Salud. Salanja. Oh, that is so delicious. Oh man, this is so good. It's so creamy. I think this is the best this coffee's ever tasted. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Wow. Oh, that is so good. I can't stop drinking it. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Very Italian. Lavon's at its best. Oh my goodness. I had to drink it. Wow. I'm gonna try the same shot, but with flow control now. Man, I'm blown away.
All right, y'all, let's go ahead and let's do this with the same exact beans, the same exact grind size. We're just going to work with that flow control. Hey, guys, I'm actually shooting this video really early in the morning. My family is very asleep. So normally I like to talk and kind of talk about what I'm going through live. I'm doing a little bit of a voiceover today. I'm just telling you that because normally I'm like crazy excited about all this stuff. But yeah, I just, sometimes you got to get out in the morning and just make that good shot of espresso. And y'all, this is rocking. One of the best features is that rotary pump, and it does keep it quiet. Now, what I'm trying to do is saturate the puck as much as possible. Not bad for the first time using flow control kind of like this. So this is pretty awesome.
That's a test, all right. Oh my goodness. Look at that crema. Look at that. That's gorgeous. So much crema. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. 13.02. Wow. Wild. Cheers, my friends. Yeah, that looks really good. Oh, that is so delicious. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh wow. That is wild.
Best shot of Lavanta I ever had. All right, y'all, it's time to get a little fancy pants. So I'm going to be using a Costa Rican, again, back to good as gold. Have to do it some justice. That first shot was just a waste. It felt my espresso heart hurt using that coffee for for that bad shot. Guys, this was roasted probably about literally a month, so about 4 weeks ago. So this is definitely a nice fresh roast here. I Very excited about this shot. I'm using the blind shaker. This is Cafe Sing. I realized afterwards I probably should just put it underneath the actual grinder, but hey, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, and we're going to shake it like it's a martini shaker. All right, and I'm getting into the habits of making sure I flush the group head. There are some amazing videos that Lance has done. He actually did a really wonderful video using a Mara X, I believe. Really going in, showing you how this type of boiler works. So I would highly recommend watching those. I geek out about the stuff that Lance does. It blows my mind. And I've learned so much. I've said this before. I've gone to the Coffee University of YouTube. I really love the fact that there's so many creators out there showing the secrets of making good coffee. And my coffee friends, if you like content like this, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on my journey. When I do these review videos, I kind of treat it as like just bringing you along. You're hanging out with me. We're making coffee. That's kind of the big thing, guys. I just want to show you what it's like for me getting back into this awesome hobby.
That's crazy. Ow. That's awesome. That looked pretty cool. Get that crema. Beautiful. 11.66. Let's give this a taste, y'all. Been wanting this for a while. I love this coffee. Cheers. Oh, wow. That's so good. It definitely brings out more flavor notes of, just like what's intended. Tastes a little more fruity. There's some chocolate. It's definitely like a walnut kind of on the back end here. Wow. Oh, delicious. Just delicious. Y'all, this is good. There's almost like a cinnamon taste to it. I never really got before on my other machine. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Yo, this is awesome. There's just no other way to say it. I couldn't be more happy. This thing is really cool.
All right, my coffee friends, it's time to test out the water and the steam one. So what I'm going to be doing right now, I'm actually going to speed some of this up. This is the next day. Y'all, I'm telling you, I probably pulled about 15, 20 shots now. I'm so impressed with this machine. The quality is just top notch. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare a long black. It's my son's birthday weekend. My teenager's turning 18, so pretty exciting. And he wanted me to make him a coffee in the morning. So we're starting off with a long black. Then I'm going to go and test the steam one, and we're going to make a cappuccino. But I want to talk a little bit about who this machine is for and where this fits in the espresso market. So when it comes to when it comes to espresso machines, I've shared this story before. For a long time, I told my wife, I had inside my head that I wanted an Italian dual boiler machine. And guys, I just forever didn't pull the trigger when it comes to making espresso at home. I did a lot of pour overs and everything. And really, my wife was the one who was like, just go get an entry-level machine, get back into it. Guys, I have fallen down the rabbit hole. So this machine is for people like me, people like you if you're watching this video. If you want to go ahead and elevate your home coffee experience to the next level, this is basically the best way to do it. It really gives you that cafe quality experience, especially with this heat exchanger or a dual boiler, and I'll kind of get into that a little bit. You could pull your milk, you could pull your shots, you could do water, you could kind of do it all at the same time, and that kind of gives you that best cafe experience overall. So that's really who this is for. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the elephant in the room when it comes to this particular unit, okay? So Espresso Outlet has just done an amazing job of bringing this here to the US market. Really what this machine is this machine is very similar to a lot of its Italian counterparts. Actually, the pump and a couple other things are kind of used. A lot of machines use the same type of parts, but it is definitely at a crazy price point. This is actually a budget machine, believe it or not. So most heat exchanger machines at this price point are typically anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. For a really long time, one of my favorite machines that I've really sought after and wanted was a Bianca. And it being a dual boiler or something like the Mara X. And a lot of those units, the flow control is something that's extra. In this configuration, you're getting flow control right from the get-go. One of the cool things about Espresso Outlet is they also do have a lot of sales going on. They do open box. They just have a lot of options. So when it comes to what this costs, believe it or not, it's actually is considered to be budget because it's a really big value for what you're getting. So who is this for? This is someone who really wants to have that top level machine, definitely prosumer, but wants to get it at the best price point possible. So just like how the Turin Legato kind of changed the market, I really think machines like this are really hitting that prosumer, folks like myself. And like I said, probably like you if you're watching this channel. I watch all the YouTubers. So if you're like me, this is pretty cool. When it comes down to it, my advice to anybody is really think about the investment itself. Think about what's going to work for you. I am the kind of person where I don't mind doing a review on a $99 machine, or I don't mind doing a review on a $1,600 machine. For me, it's all about finding that perfect machine that's really at that particular price point. If you all have been following me, you notice I put together a Gaggia Classic Pro with a Gaggia Mate. There's a lot of really cool ways that you can make coffee and do things now, but this just really is kind of like that top tier level at a great price. So yeah, this is really cool. I'm super happy with it. The milk frother, frothing your milk, just awesome. Overall, guys, this machine is just a complete, rock solid machine, and I cannot recommend it more. At the end of the day, what's important is there's some options, and that's kind of what I wish I would have figured out a lot earlier, y'all. Would have had a lot happier years making espresso at home. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Again, you're watching Faith and Coffee Bean. The best way you can show your support is making sure you like, subscribe, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. And do not forget to make sure you hit those bell notifications for the next time I go live. Thanks so much. Make some great coffee.